Greetings, everyone. You have certified personal growth and development coach and certified law of attraction specialist Keith Young back once again for part number 4 of resetting to 100% consciousness. So we've learned quite a bit about synaptic connections and the power of imaging, future imaging, by mentally rehearsing where you want to go in your life or whatever situation you want to improve. So today I'm actually going to talk specifically about mentally rehearsing and meditation. I get questions all the time about how do I meditate or what do I visualize is the term that I used to use. I like mental rehearsal a lot better. But see, our mind works in images, in pictures. Like, for example, if I was to say, do not think of a red Corvette, your mind automatically hears red Corvette and puts that image up there, puts that picture in your mind of a red Corvette. So that's why I believe it's important to learn how to mentally rehearse using imaging about putting yourself into a scene as the first person in that scene, in mentally rehearsing the outcome, the result that you want to have for that specific occurrence in your life. And then meditation is a prolonged mental rehearsal in some respects. And I'll tell you a little bit about how I do both. So let's cover mental rehearsal first. So what I like to do is get very specific for what I want to manifest in my life, whether that's something physical and tangent like money or a car or house or whatever that is, or it could be just a result that I want to see happen in the situation or event or whatever that is that I'm currently in. So I want to get very specific. Then I would close my eyes, do some deep breathing to relax myself, and relaxation is important. And I always tell clients or people that I'm teaching about mental rehearsal or meditation, do not cross your legs, do not interlace your hands like this. Just let them rest on your lap or dangle at your side or rest them on your thighs, whatever that is. Just don't interlace them, feet flat on the floor. And then just start doing some deep breathing and even counting backwards from 10 to 1 or whatever you want to do. But just get yourself in the relaxed state. And I have certain techniques that I don't want to go into right now because it just takes way too much time. But if you want to know some of these advanced techniques that I use about getting myself plugged in to that situation, calming myself in that, you can always set up a free consultation with me, and I'll be glad to go through that with you. But after you get relaxed, again, I've already have something specific in mind that I want to manifest. So then I start just imaging myself, because I want to be first person in this, myself being in that scene, getting the result that I want. Again, whether that's money or a specific outcome that I want to have in a certain situation. Just see yourself there. Notice when you see yourself there, notice the emotions you're feeling, because that's what you want to feel. That's what's going to do that deep embedding into your subconscious if you make it real, because you're mentally rehearsing the future. Remember, you're mentally rehearsing the future. So feel that emotion about already receiving it, already having that result, already having that outcome, already having that car, that money, whatever that is, new refrigerator, whatever that is to you in that specific mental rehearsal. Emotional response is crucial to really entraining the brain and making those synaptic connections, because that's what your subconscious responds to. It's that feeling. Remember, your body knows better than your mind in a lot of situations how it's going to feel first. So feel it within the body first, as we learned in some of the other previous videos here. So that's mental rehearsal. Again, if you've got any questions about this or want to set up a free consultation with me, be glad to go more in depth with you. Now, as far as meditation, now there's times where I am not in that first person, I'm in the third person. I just want to clear my mind. I personally like to get on YouTube and find some meditation music. Whether that's focus music. A lot of times if I'm creating a new program or something, I would go ahead and get some focus music playing in the background off of YouTube. Now, as far as just meditation, again, you can do either first person or third person. Either way will work, but it's usually a longer, it doesn't have to be hours, doesn't have to be an hour meditation. If you want to, you can, but I usually like, anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes is what I prefer. That's what works best for me. You might have to play with this, find out what works best for you. But again, I calm myself using some of these techniques. Maybe it's just a cleansing your auras, your chakras. So maybe it's just you want to cleanse those chakras and get the energy flowing, completely up and down your spine. And so there's maybe some music for that. Maybe it's just cleansing the negativity out. Maybe it's just you want to eventually reach a certain point in your life or become that new self that we talked about, going from the old self to the new self. Maybe it's talking to your future self. Whatever that is, it's just a longer type of meditation. Now, during longer meditations, especially in the beginning, your mind has a tendency of wandering. If that's the case, just become aware that your mind's wandering off, bring it back to just focusing on your breathing, and then go back into where you want to go. I also offer a free guided meditation. There's also guided meditations on YouTube if you want to do something like that. I also offer a guided meditation on the doorway of abundance. If you want to receive that, let me know. Email me. I'll send you the link for it. So anyway, that's a little bit about mental rehearsal and doing meditations. So again, if you have any questions on this or want to set up a free consultation so we can go more in depth on this, just email me at keith@innergamemagic.com. Send me some questions there as well. Or if you want the guided meditation on Doorway of Abundance, go ahead and send me an email as well. I'll send you the link back. So I hope this video series has got you thinking about going from the old self to the new self and about more of what you want in life and how the science actually works with your mind and body in this, and how a little bit about how all this works. So again, I hope this has brought you some insight on this, and just take this and run with it. Do not overcomplicate it. Take it and run with it. Figure it out. If you can't, I'm here for you anytime you need me. So as always, I wish you much abundance, prosperity, and success.